Esistono diversi tipi di pesca e
Just as there are different types of fishing, there are different types of fishing boats. Professional fishermen choose a boat like that one, whilst those who fish for sport usually prefer an American fisherman. In the USA, the fishing boat industry is huge, so boatyards can afford to invest equally huge sums of money to develop them.
Chris Craft ha voluto dare una sua originale interpretazione.
Chris Craft wanted to put its own stamp on this market segment by building a sporting fisherman, the likes of which have never been seen before. It's not a fishing boat, it's a fishing yacht. I wouldn't dare unhook a fish onto this beauty. Now, some of you might be thinking that this boat, the Chris Craft Catalina 30, makes no sense, but that's what they said about the Porsche Panamera too. Chris Craft's reputation for quality and elegance is undisputable. Just look at the upholstery and the shape they've given to the sofa at the bow. The chaise lounge have armrests and drink holders. The gunwale is a masterpiece in style, finished off in teak. The handrail is hidden by the moulding and all along the inside is padded. The cockpit can be changed around. You can have it completely clear, or open up the sofa, or open up all three seats. There's even a fold-up table for some lunch and a live well. The T-top protects and extends with an electric awning. There's a door for boarding and getting out of the water. With the double berth cabin and toilet hidden below, you could live on board this boat for 24 hours a day.
Supponiamo che siate esperti diportisti.
Let's imagine that you're expert sailors, looking for a boat that sails well, is secure and moves through the waves easily. Well, you'd probably be looking for a boat like this one, with its wonderful deep V, a 21-degree dead rise.
Supponiamo però che siate anche estimatori della bellezza e che restiate.
Now let's imagine though that you like beautiful things too and are fascinated by upholstery, quality of the finishings, the aesthetics. Well, you'd probably be looking for a boat that has a deck like this one.
Mettete insieme estetica e tecnica.
Put the aesthetics and the technical spec together and you've got the Chris Craft Catalina 30. Most definitely the most luxurious sports fisherman of this size that I've ever seen.
Per stare ancora meglio,
and to go one step further, you could deck it out with a gyro stabilizer, the Seakeeper.
La scelta di installare un'apparecchiatura simile su un'imbarcazione di misura contenuta come questa.
Choosing to install something like it at least is a good idea on a boat this size. In today's world, in the constant search for comfort, the gyro stabilizer is just that.
Non solo mentre state navigando, ma anche e soprattutto mentre...
Not just when you're sailing, but even more so when you're stretching out to sunbathe. I mean, fish. Well, okay, whenever you use the Catalina 30, for whatever reason you choose it, you will definitely be okay. They've installed a couple of 350 horsepower Verados, which is the most power this boat can handle.
Alle più basse andature di crociera, un po' di flap per stenderla bene sull'acqua.
At the lowest cruising speeds, you need a little flap to keep stable, so you're able to sit back and enjoy the view. Yes, enjoy, because this structure, with its windscreen, is just like a pilot house, and I feel really at ease. 15 knots and the engines are revving at 3,000 revs a minute. The noise you can hear is the wake, which breaks off here, at the same level as the driver's seat.
Questo è navigare. 25 nodi di velocità. Il mare...
This is sailing. 25 knots. The sea isn't that choppy, but look how stable the boat is.
È ovvio che con il fuoribordo...
Obviously, with the outboard, it responds immediately to the manoeuvres and it's really agile. You'll see though that it's heeling quite a lot, leaning that is. Not surprising though, I've already said that the hull has a very deep V.
Ma questa sbandata non è per nulla fastidiosa, perché è precisa, controllabile.
But it's not annoying because it's controllable. If I realise that I'm pushing it too much, that it's gone a bit too far over, I can balance it up again immediately.
Il vantaggio di queste barche?
An advantage of these boats is that you can keep going at a high cruising speed, so you can go quite far. And when you find yourselves on the high seas, and the conditions maybe get a bit worse, you know you're in a very secure boat.
Ancora una qualità che a me piace.
Again, something I like. The hull and structure come with a 5-year guarantee.
Un po' di regolazioni con i flap e i trim vi consentono di...
Managing the flaps a little and the trim works the engines better, makes them sing. And how the speedometer rises to 30 knots.
I motori sono a 4.200...
4,200 revs a minute. And that's with a full tank.
Qui che le onde...
Where we are here, with these big waves, you definitely appreciate the depth of this hull. The great thing about these tests, which you guys at home don't think about, is that up here on the bow sits the cameraman.
Eppure...
But he's not being thrown about, and that doesn't happen with every boat. No, I can't do it. I just can't go that slowly, especially when Verado's volumetric compressor is performing so well. Flaps off. I don't want them. Just trim.
Non male.
Not bad. This is sailing.
Si salta, ma...
A few bumps, but it's manageable, and you don't feel them that much.
Non si sentono gli impatti. È morbida e stiamo navigando a...
It's smooth and we're going 47 knots.
Chris Craft ha voluto sfidare il mercato con una barca fuori dagli...
Chris Craft has thought outside of the box and challenged the market with this different type of boat, for those who want to sail the open sea in style, even when they fish.